Good afternoon, John. How's your day today?
I'm good, fine, thank you.
Thank you for taking time for this interview this afternoon. We have got a few questions for you. What's the meaning of Transcendental Connection?
Transcendental connection, it has two words, transcendental plus connection. Transcendental mean, according to Webster Dictionary, is the divine within you or beyond, going beyond ordinary. Which is to say that a person can transcend where we reach out to the divine in us. Some people say the highest potential in our life, some people say enlightenment, some people say the higher self, or the divine in us, or the wisdom in us. The second word, connection, which is to say that when we transcend, we are able to connect. When we are able to connect transcendentally, in fact, it's within and without. We can connect to things around us as well. And we can connect to people, to the weather, to the cosmic space. We connect to time and space intentionally. Transcendental connection is an activity which is a natural phenomena. We are all connected. In quantum physics theory, there's a theory called unified field theory, which describes the oneness of all the workings in the phenomena. In fact, you and I, for example, we are connected. It's just that we are not focused, we are not aware of what we are connected to. With an intention in mind, we can create a lot of things beyond our imagination, or we can speed up the desire that we want.
So the next question is, how did this Transcendental Connection start?
It's something is like a voice inside me, a clairvoyance that telling me that I have to spell out this word transcendental connection of what I've gone through. I believe my healing, my story was activated through transcendental connection. Transcendental connection can mean healing, it can mean enlightenment, it can mean awakening. And some people associate with metaphysics power or spiritual power. End of 2004, I was permanently paralyzed from neck down, and I eventually lost my sensation. On top of that, my organs were malfunctioning, which is to say that I have problem swallowing food, I have difficulty talking, and I have problem controlling my bowel and urine as well. In fact, doctors found out that my heartbeat was irregular. So that was not the worst. I was bedridden and in pain. Even though I lost my sensation, I was still in pain. I couldn't even sit on a wheelchair. And eventually in 2005, I lost my eyesight. And the medical report found out that I lost my nerve function. Nerve fiber has two layers. One is the myelin sheet, which is the rubber, and inside there's a core, which is the protein. The medical report found out that most of my nerves kind of lost, according to the report, and the signal they received from the test shows that the core, in fact, do not have any activities, which is to say there's no transmission. I have a mixture of outer layer loss, the myelin sheet loss, as well as axonal loss or axonal malfunction. So medically, cartilage muscles can be repaired. In fact, organs, when you donate a liver to people, it can be repaired. Hairs can grow back, skin can grow back. We know that nerves cannot grow back. It's very hard for nerve to grow back if the core of the nerve is damaged. So most of the medical profession are not very optimistic of my recovery. In fact, when I got out of my critical phase, I wasn't able to move around, and most of the medical profession thought that even I got out of medical phase, I'll be permanently handicapped, and I will never able to regain my eyesight. As for myself, I wanted badly to drive, I wanted badly to work again and get back my life again. And so you look at me now, I'm healthy and I'm working, and I'm doing my best to help other people with my friends. Many people were surprised about my progress, in fact even the doctors, and I owe this to the activity called Transcendental Connection, which is to say that when I pray and when I try to connect, I really can connect people say the higher self or the divine in us. And when I do that, I can able to connect to the things, the world around me, and I was able to sense there's this power that exists in us, and I'm always conscious of what we are doing, and suddenly it just come in front of your face, and you start to acknowledge it. It's in you, it's nothing external, but it's inside and outside. You just feel connected, interconnected to everything. Eventually, I try to visualize based on this feeling to recover. Of course, it's more than that. Even I recovered to a certain extent. I could hardly walk well. I get tired easily. My vision was up and down, and I started to formulate a system about what is Transcendental Connection. It has 5 elements: metal, water, wood, fire, and earth, and each of them interact with each other. And of course, inside there's this activity in our life called the 3000 realms in a single moment. And it's not a theory that not practiced. It's practiced by me and practiced by people which I try to help. And the Transcendental Connection comes about when I realized that my recovery, people thought it's a miracle, it's not a coincidence, which I thought initially. When I try to apply this to other people, people start to walk out from the wheelchair, and genetic disease can go into remission, and cancer can able to go into remission. I started to learn that this is the rhythm of life and a connection with life. It has to do with our thinking and our diet and our water. And more than that, science has revealed that a lot of things about nutrition and water and conscious energy.
So anyway, how is this Transcendental Connection related to other people?
As I said, Transcendental Connection is connected with everything. It's interconnectedness of the world. It's a layman term equivalent to what the quantum physicists is trying to explain how the world works. They call it the unified field theory, which is coined by Einstein. He liked this theory a lot, but he didn't successfully prove this system through formulas. Whether we realize or not, through our thoughts and feelings, we are connected with one another. Our thoughts were able to influence how the cosmic will move. And so what's the application? In fact, if we are aware of it and we have strong clarity about this activity, we can able to harness its phenomena for good use. With good thoughts and good feelings, you can able to fulfill and materialize your thoughts or whatever you wish. For example, prayers is one of the way of able to connect, irregardless of any modalities, spiritual modalities. In fact, there's a lot of authors who recover from a lot of sickness, terminal sickness, and they write about autobiography. They have the same account of what I've gone through. Each of them, we have one thing in common. Some talk about feeling love. Some say they are touched by the divine. I am touched by the divine, and I can feel the divine inside me, and I can feel the divine around us. And if you are able to acknowledge and be aware of it, the divine will listen to you, and that's how we can able to live a better life.
Could you tell us more about your book?
The book has 3 sections. The first section is my autobiography.
Mm-hmm.
The second section is about story of people that I try to help and walk the journey with. Some recovered, some has passed away peacefully. But what I'm trying to drive at is, my aim is for them to be transcendentally connected. That is very important, but of course a lot of people, they don't understand what I'm trying to do. There are miracle healings of other people. Stories will be revealed. The third part is a system of transcendental connection, the mechanics of it. People liken it to the law of attraction, written by Charles Fernell. The law of attractions is part of Transcendental Connection, but I'm talking more. I'm talking about 5 elements, and I'm talking about a 10 state of world. In fact, Transcendental Connection is trying to explain to you how the law of attraction works. And when you are able to understand it better, how the law of attraction works, you are able to have a better control of your life, our life. In my book, you find that most of the spiritual teacher talks the same thing. They try to describe the same thing, and it is explained in Transcendental Connection. So nobody has ever tried to explain how the law of attraction works. So I'm just transcendentally connected to share this to the world, and I'm applying it step by step, day by day, and I'm enjoying it, and I hope that other people were able to benefit from it as well. The profit of the book will go to the charity foundation, which is a National Neurological Foundation. So this book is a book for people to have hope. I hope that people buy this book, not only they are involved in the charity drive, they are also buying a hope with real people, real story, backed by real scientific findings. And I hope that they can pass this book to other people as well. People who are in need, when they are in pain or they suffer a medical crisis, how they can be able to pick themselves up again. Besides hospital and doctors, they can help us. We need to play a part in helping ourselves in the healing process as well.